Hey guys, Chart Stoppers back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and map out their key support and resistance areas on their chart. It's important to know these areas before buying any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is in before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you should know about a stock before you either buy or sell. And also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options, you are definitely going to want to get familiar with support and resistance. Just to let you know, I'm not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on the charts which do impact the price action of a stock. You could also use my link in the description below for Webull. You could use that to start an account and get 2 free stocks. I also provided a link for Robinhood. You could use my link to start an account and get 1 free stock. Just to let you know, we will be doing 3 videos per week on this channel about 3 different stocks. So if you have a recommendation, leave a comment below and I'll try to get to it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new content. Okay, let's get into the market today real quick. Everything is pretty flat today. Today is April 27th, 2021. And you could see not too much happening today. Everything is red. The S&P is down 0.02%. The Dow is down 0.05%, and the NASDAQ is the big loser of the day so far, down 0.22%. So, you had a pretty big day yesterday in the NASDAQ, and, not too much happening today ahead of these earnings that are happening this week. We had Tesla come out with their earnings last night, and it caused the stock to sell off. So, with all these big tech companies coming out with their earnings this week, you don't know really what's going to happen because you don't know what to expect. Tesla came out with some pretty good numbers and the stock sold off today. We saw that happen with Netflix. They had some pretty good numbers and their stock sold off. So, it's up in the air on what's going to happen this week with these big companies. Okay, so be careful about that this week. And let's get into what we're going to talk about today. I wanted to do an update on BNGO today. And, there's been a lot happening with this stock this week. It's made a huge reversal. And, you could see it. We'll go through the chart here and we'll talk about that. But let's start with what it's doing today. Today it's currently trading at this moment at $6.96. It's down actually 66 cents today. Which would be 8.66%. Okay, so a pretty big day yesterday. It was up about 20%, and we're feeling that today because a little bit of a hangover today on the stock because it dropped. You lost about 8%, almost 9% today so far. So we're going to take a look at what we should do moving forward with this stock and see how we could trade it. Okay, so if you haven't seen my other videos on BNGO, I will provide a link for one of them in the upper right hand corner. You should be seeing that about now. And, go back, check it out. You'll see, if you look back in my video history, you'll see how I got to these points on the chart. I mapped out the support and resistance on my chart. And, I changed up my chart a little bit for this video just to update it, and we'll see what's going on here. So first of all, you could see, our 52-week high is $15.69, and we hit that on February 16th, and ever since then, we've lost a lot of value in this stock. Okay, we hit a low right here, not on March 5th. You thought this was the low during the corrections. But we actually hit a low on this day right here, which was April 20th, okay? Or no, you hit the low the day before that on April 19th, which was $5.12, okay? So you could see here, you bottomed out right here at around $5.12, and that's exactly where I had my support at. It matched up very well with my support line that I had in there, and that's where I figured it would stop. If it didn't stop there, it was going to make a drop towards this $4.75 area, but we were able to hold pretty strongly at $5 and around 10 to 12 cents. Okay, and ever since it bottomed out here, you could see we've been on this little uptrend that I have marked out here. I should have this in green. Let me change that to green. It shouldn't be in red. So you could see right here, we got our little uptrend that we've been following for the past couple days, ever since it reversed. And let's talk about this, the downtrend that it's been in ever since this right here, which was on January 26th. Okay, it's been on this little bit of a downtrend for the past couple months, and you've lost a lot of value during that. Okay, you know, you had this breakout here when you hit the all-time high, but it's really been on this downtrend ever since this area right in here. You could see as it connects to all these candles, and it continues on down here, hitting all these candles along the line. And this was a pretty strong downtrend here. You could see it tested this line a lot during the correction, and it could not break through there. And you know, I had to move it a couple times because originally I had it up here going down, but you could see this is actually where it started. Okay, so you could see it couldn't break through there until yesterday. We had it tested on the 22nd of April. It tried to break through, couldn't hold, hit that 21-day moving average right here, and the resistance area that's actually right there, which is around $7. It's actually, yeah, I have it exactly at 7. Okay, that was our resistance, and we were able to break through that pretty strongly yesterday. Okay, we broke that 21-day moving average yesterday, and we broke that $7 resistance point also. But today you could see it kind of got stuck up here. Let's take a look at the 4-hour and see. Well, there's nothing really holding it back on the 4-hour. Let's see what it hit to cause it to drop back down. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. You could see nothing really there. Let's take it the 30-minute. And nothing really there that it hit. Let's go over and look at the 15-minute. See if we could find something. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything that it ran into up here as resistance. 10-minute. No, not really. So let's go back to the 4-hour here. It didn't really hit any strong resistance moving averages on any of these charts. So let's see what the 2-hour looks like. Okay, that'll be the last one. Okay, now, so we didn't really hit any strong moving averages as resistance, but, you know, it caused the stock to sell off today. And we're trading right now as our resistance point on the 4-hour chart is going to be our 200-day moving average, which is sitting at $7.06. Okay, so you can see right here, we went above that today, or yesterday, and the day before. And we were able to break through this, but for some reason today it sold off and it dropped below this 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. And now that's acting as our resistance point right there. So let's switch back over to the daily chart, and you can see, so our support is going to be our 21-day moving average, which is sitting at $6.87. And our resistance will be the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, which is going to be $7.10. Okay, so just to let you guys know, you know, that's what we're dealing with right now, currently, and we are actually continuing on this little uptrend that we've started, you know, last week. So it's holding true to that. It has broken this downtrend finally. You could see this is a strong downtrend. It finally broke it yesterday, and it's been able to maintain it today, holding a lot of its gains. You know, it gave back some, but it's holding up nicely. And hopefully, you know, we can continue on this uptrend, but if it does break this trend line right here, it'll go back to following this trend line right here, this one in the green. Okay, so if we lose this green one right here that I'm pointing at, we should continue along this green line at the least, because we finally broke out of this red line right here, which is our downtrend. So now that we know our support and resistance going forward, another thing I wanted to point out on our chart is this gap I have marked out right here in the red. Okay, that's a gap, and this is on the daily chart, so hopefully we will get back up to this level and fill this gap in. Okay, so if we see another breakout and continued on this uptrend, I'm going to be looking at this gap right here to act as our resistance. Okay, So we're going to see it if it does break this 50-day moving average on another breakout day or just a continued uptrend. You know, we're going to be looking at this gap, which is around, let's see, the bottom of it is right here at about $11.50, okay? So we're going to see a big run probably up to fill that gap in, and hopefully we see that pretty soon because the stock has been beaten down a lot in the past couple months. So recovery is imminent for this one because it is a strong company. They're doing big things with their Sapphire system. And, you know, you just can't beat it down repeatedly and expect it not to bounce back. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm looking to fill this gap in after, you know, another breakout. Hopefully after today, we gave back some of our gains from yesterday, but hopefully we'll see this thing continue its momentum upwards in the next couple weeks. So that's just my little quick update. Again, I'm going to be looking for this gap to be filled in the near term. You know, longer term, it's anyone's guess. You know, we have a $14 price target average, I think, from the analyst, right, which would be right around here, testing these all-time highs up here. So longer term, I would expect it to make new highs, but short term, I'm looking to fill this gap, maybe, you know, test this $10 mark right here. If we could break that, then we'll go on to fill that gap at least. So that's what I'm going to be looking for this stock. So if you guys like the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And make sure you have your notification button on for this channel so you don't miss out on any new content. And we will see you next time on Chart Stoppers.